Hi and welcome back to part 2 from my last video. I know it's been a while since I put that one up, but we've had really hot weather and it's just been too hot to do any work with the allotment. So I'm back today, which is Monday, and it's a bit dull, but it's bearable as the weather. And you might have noticed that I've changed my name back to the original one, which is 9.2. I know I've had this channel and it's had a few names, but I'm sticking to 9.2. So I'm going to show you around the allotment and show you what I've been doing up to press. Right, I'll take you around the allotment plot and I'll show you what I've been doing, because I have been coming up on a early morning about 7:15, and I've been coming up here on a night time to water, and I've also been doing some work while I can. So I'll just show you around the plot. So I've been and bought a new bath, a new litter tray for the bird bath for the allotment. Been filling that up. And this is my sweet corn. So I tidied all this area up. If you remember last time, the last video, it were all overgrown. So there's my sweet corn. I've actually put some small sweet corn in. They're not called mini munch because the mini munch is the cucumber, but they're like, it's probably the same size as a mini munch cucumber. So that's my sweet corn bed. This is my sprouts. So they've all been doing well. I'll take the covers off, but I just thought I'd just quickly show you what I've done. So I've cleared all that area because it were all overgrown from the last video. And I've actually put these four tomato plants in here, and I actually thought they were outdoor girl. But if I just lift this cover up, just excuse me a minute while I just take these clips off. I just have to take these clips off here, and I'll show you the tomatoes that I've got in here. They're not outdoor girl. They do look like them big beefsteak tomatoes. And then what I've done is I put some string in. So when they grow up, I just lift this up, because I've got a pipe, oh God, what would you call that? Metal stand with a hook on, so I just lift it up every time they grow, just lift it up higher and higher. And I think that might actually be an outdoor girl. Not sure what these are. So we'll soon find out once the tomatoes come on. And look at the size of this volunteer sunflower. Do you know what? I weeded this bed because I think it's protecting, the weeds are actually protecting the stalk on this sunflower. It's going to be on. It looks like we've got a couple more heads going there. Look, can you see? There's going to be another sunflower on there and another one on here. So it's going to be a multi-headed one. But I've seen the thickness of that. It's bigger than my finger. So it's going to be huge. So we've had some strawberries in here. I've been taking them out. There's a few left. I don't know what that is. It's just appeared. And it's well and truly stuck in that soil. And there's some more strawberries there. Like I said, I have had some strawberries off there. And that's my lavender plant. So I'll just take you around here and I'll take you to my greenhouse. Because if you remember before, the greenhouse, I'd just washed it because my chickens used to use it for a dust bath. So now I've got all my tomato plants in here. They do need a water. They're desperate for a drink of water, but I'm taking all this shelving out of here today. And in here is my leeks and my onions and my pepper plants. I've got some grow bags, so I'm going to put these pepper plants in the grow bags. And I've got some flowers, so I'm going to be having some peppers. And I've remembered they're not the chili peppers this year, so if you've watched one of the videos, I grow chili peppers. This year, the proper California sweet peppers. and some more tomato plants and another pepper plant here. I know they all look bedraggled, but once I give them a drink, they should be alright. Some more tomato plants. I've just given away 12 tomato plants to a neighbour. She was walking down the street and I said to her, "You don't know anybody who wants some tomato plants, do you?" She goes, "My daughter will have them." So I'd give her 12, but unfortunately I don't know what sort there was. So I said to her, "Is there going to be anything from blue indigo berry to blue indigo, not blue indigo, sorry, indigo blue beauty and indigo blueberry to cherry tomatoes. It's just going to be a mixture," but she said she'd have them. So I'll just show you the rest of my plot that I've done. So in here it's some sugar snap peas, but they've not done right well with this heat that we've had. So I made that TP out of my raspberry canes from last year. And I've cut all this down because on here, I did mention it on my other video, I've got some weed and feed. So I'm going to do all this area and I'm going to make it into hopefully a nice lawn, and I'm going to have a seating area there. I'm not sure what that is. They are, should I say. They have been covered in a lot of black fly, but I've been spraying them when I've been coming up on a night time. I know they're not vegetables. There's probably some weed or something. And look at these raspberries. They're just about going over now. But look at all them. I've done great with raspberries this year. I've had this allotment 5 years, and this year has been the best year for raspberries. Look at all them on there. Let's pick one. Blooming lovely. And these volunteer, like I said on that video before, they've come across onto here. Because last year there were a hosepipe ban and we weren't allowed to use the hosepipe. Well, they said we could, but I didn't use it. So my raspberries didn't do right well last year. I'll just take you around this side. Yeah, they're just loads in there. Got all them over there. They are going over now, like I just said. Look at this allotment plot. It's a shame it's just being left. I want to get in there and cut all that grass, but I won't be allowed. Right, this is the top part of my allotment. Then that's the 9 that I've just shown you, and this is the 2. So these are my compost bins. They do need tidying out, and I said it in my last video, we're going to do it, but I never got round to it. So this, I found out what this is. It's a justaberry tree. Look at these purple berries. Because I thought it were a loganberry, but somebody said no, loganberries are half raspberries, half blackberries, I think. I think that's right. And in here is French beans. So they're all growing. And that's a spare bed. Whoops. And another spare bed. But my onions and my leeks are going to be going in these, but they do need, I need to put some horse manure, I've been putting chicken pellets in here. And my pumpkins this time are not doing well at all. Look at these. I watched Mark on Grown with Plot 21, and his pumpkins, he's got loads of leaves. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out and put them in a bed at the bottom of my allotment. I think that's what I'm going to do. And these are my daisies, because this year I actually remembered to put some support around them, because before they used to just fall all over and snap. That's a lovely weed, isn't it? I need to take that out. So these are my daisies. And some more. I left these stinging nettles in for butterflies and for ladybirds, but they have got a bit overgrown, so I'm going to tidy them up. And this is my clematis. It flowered last year, but this year doesn't seem to be doing anything, which is a shame. And that's some comfrey. There's a bumblebee in there having, trying to get some pollen. That's gone over as well. So this is my allotment plot, 9.2. This is the top bit, and then we'll walk down here. That's my greenhouse that we've just come out of, and there's the raspberries that I've just shown you. So we walk through here, down the side here, and I've got something to show you what's over there, but I'll show you that in a minute. And these are my strawberries. I think they're just going over now with them. I've had a couple off of here, there's some still there. I'm going to put my pumpkins in this bed because it's got chicken manure pellets in there, and I've been watering it for the last week and a half. So I'm going to put my pumpkins in there and keep my fingers crossed that they grow. And these are my little sunflowers. They're supposed to be the giant ones, but with the heat that we've had, they've not done right well. But at least I've got an head on them. Should be facing the sun really. And that's the other part of that allotment that's overgrown. So this is the other greenhouse that I've got on my plot. I'll just open the door, so just give me a sec, and I have to move them bricks. So I've just moved them bricks. So this is the other greenhouse with my tomato plants in. Tomato plants. And 99% of these I've actually got names. So I'll be able to tell you what they are. I can hear a butterfly or something. And these are Tumbling Tom. Tumbling Tom, can you see that? I'm going to have to get that out, poor thing. I wonder if it's been in all day because my window's open. And the leaf door open as well. So these are the tomato plants that I've got in here. Tumbling Tom. What's that one? Indigo Blue Beauty. Indigo Cherry Drop, that one. What's this one? Oh, Black Cherry. What's this one? Oh, Homestead, that's the big beef steak tomatoes. I do like them. There's actually one there growing, if you can see. That looks like that one what's outside. So we'll have to see if they'll cope with the weather outside. And there's some more there that I've got growing. These are the vine ones. Don't think that's got a tag in it. No, it hasn't. So just some of them have, some of them haven't. 99% of them have. I'm just going to go get a jar so I can get that butterfly out. Don't want it dying. Right. And like I said, I've got a little surprise to show you. Well, it's not a surprise really, but I've got some more chickens. Ruby, Poppy, Daisy and Rosie. I'll just take the top of this cover off and I'll show you. The booted bantams. The two little black and white ones are right at the back. I know you can't really see them, but I'll put some more videos of them. They're like that little kennel. They don't sleep in that. They've got their house over there. But I've made this more secure this time. They don't stay in this on the night time. They have this little run here. I know you can't see, can you? That's it, I'll just show you under here. They have this little run around here. That's them in there, look. And then on the night time, when I put them to bed, they stay in there. So that's where the chickens sleep. And these are my cosmos. And that's all my beetroot. That all needs to go out. And some nasturtiums. And the lady up the road of this allotment, she gave me some dahlias. And there's some more French beans. So what I'm going to do, when my chickens bedded my chickens in this little bit here, where that piece of wood is, well, the trunk or something, whatever you call it, branch, and all the way up to here and down there. It's where all the chickens are buried. So I've got some decking, and I'm going to build a little raised bed and put some flowers in there. So that's where them cosmos and the dahlias are going to be going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill a bucket up with some water and put some liquid seaweed in it and let them soak for about half an hour, and then I'm going to put them in this bed, and I'm going to add some bloodfish and bone, or is it bloodfish and bone? Is it fish, blood and bone? Oh god, this video's not going right well, is it? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? So I'm going to soak these in some water with some liquid seaweed and then put them in there, and hopefully they should grow. It's like I said on that other video, I follow Grown with Plot 21 Mark, and his pumpkins, they're massive. So let's hope these do, because last year my pumpkins, one of them weighed 37 pounds. Go back and have a look at one of my shorts and it'll be on there. Right, I'm just going to crack on with this. So I've got a bucket. Put some water in there, and I've put some liquid seaweed, and I'm just going to let them soak for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then hopefully they'll start growing. Getting attacked by a wasp. I mean a bee. Right, I've soaked these now for about 20 minutes, and it's fish, blood and bone, not blood, bone and fish, or whatever I said. So I'm just going to put these in here and open pray that they grow. Oh, what's in this bit now? I've cardboard. Oh god, I forgot that I put cardboard in here. I don't think they're going to grow in here neither, because no, I can't put them in this bed. It's not deep enough. I know, I could probably put them in that bed over there with the peas. Change of plan. I'm not putting them in here. I put my onions and my leeks and that in this bed. It's a shame really, because I did forget that I put some cardboard in there. Right. I'll just go up to this bed up here. I'm in this one. Right, I'm going to put them in here. I know there won't have much room, but at least this bed's got decent composting that's been grown in for the last few years. What they'll have to do is one will have to go that way and then other one will have to go that way, but when I just get 2 pumpkins on, I cut the stalk off, and then it gives all energy back into the 2 that are going to be growing. So they've had a good soak, and that's the way it's going to be growing, that way. So fingers crossed. Come on, you need to grow for me now, matey. Because they did well last year. You're going to have to beat £37, which I doubt you will, because it's a bit late in season now, but we can pray. And then I'll put the other one here. What did I have in this bed? Oh, I had my onions in here last year. Put some fish, blood and bone in. And it's going to be going that way anyway, so I know where its stem's going to be. No, its stalk is going to be going. Well, actually, I'm just going to pour the water that with the liquid seeding onto them. Gotta stay at my hands. Right, I'm just going to have to go wash them. Filthy. You alright, ladies? Right, I've been to wash my hands. So they're done. That's one thing less to worry about. I don't know if you can see my sweet corn. I've just took the net off because these 1, 2, 3, 4 are growing massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a net around the corners so it's like a square box. Stop the cats from going in and digging. So that's my next thing I'm going to be doing. I've got these 4 pipes. I've already got some metal tube. I'll show you. You know what I'm talking about. Some metal pipe that I just put in the corners. And then I put this on inside. So they just slide in like that. But some of these have got mucking. Like that one, look, it's going to be a bit, it's going to be a bit bigger than the others, but it'll still work, I'm sure it will. So I'm going to have to find some clips. I bought these from Amazon. Why is that flapping about? I bought 24 of these and I think I've only got about 10. I don't know where they've gone. To go legs and walk on this allotment site. It's a mysterious person that comes in at night time and takes everything. I'm only joking, they don't really. It's just me that I put things down and I never know where they are. So what I'm going to do is just get this net. I'm just going to go off this screen, I think. I don't think you can see me. And then put this net. Probably won't be long enough. See, I have all these methods, madness in my brain. And then just fasten them onto there. And then this one onto here. And then this one onto here. And I told you I don't think it's going to be big enough, no. And then this one on here. I'm just going to nick this clip off of here so it stays up. But you know what my idea is, don't you? It's just so it'll stop the cats from getting on. I have got a small piece to fit on this bit here. But like I said, I need some more clips. I'm going to have to pinch one off this bed. And put that on here like so, and then go see if I can find another one for here. Just gonna have to probably pinch it off these and then clip it on like that. And then just pull that round so it's a bit tighter. I probably could actually. No, it's going to squash me sweet corn. It's not to protect them from insects or out like that, because obviously they can get in on the top this way, but it's just to stop the cats from getting in and using it as a toilet. Push it down, see if I can push it down a little bit, make it a bit tighter. I think I'll order some more off of Amazon tonight, these clips. My friend's got Prime, so I'll be able to get him tomorrow. And he only lives over the road from me, so that's where I'm going anyway, because I'm dropping him some stuff off. Right then, that's another thing done. You don't want to see me fastening the net, this bit here, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a piece at the top as well. So, right, I'm going to call it a day. So, I hope you've enjoyed this little plot tour. I did tell you that I was going to get everything cleared out. And now the temperature's dropped, I'll be able to come up here and do more jobs. So I've got loads of stuff to do. So what day is it today? Monday. I'll put up another video, probably Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully. So if you like these videos, please subscribe and I'll catch you later. Bye.